Okay, we are back with part 3. Sorry, you guys, I'm using a different recording app. So, back at what we were saying here. So, where we left off was we were comparing between repair for 1600 versus chairs for 1400. The value is higher on the repair than it is on the chairs. The value opportunity would be better on the repair than the chairs. The opportunity, however, in itself is worse on the repair than it is on the chairs. Now, rules of rotation is that opportunity trumps value. Now, what people don't understand is you can't always take the lower route. You know, you still have to consider opportunity within the value itself, right? So we have other things that we need to consider here. What else do we need to consider? Value difference. This one is 200 points higher than it is on the chairs. That's value difference. What is going on in your game that, is there anything we need to know about that's going on in your game? Like, is war not in session? Does it have anything to do with that? Is it limited? No, there's nothing going on that's going to keep you from being able to do this. Is there any downtime that you would have to take, you know, like on a factory assignment, how you would have to be idle for 6 hours or whatever? No, there's no downtime here, so we can get it done quick. So basically what we're comparing now is the value difference to the opportunity. Okay, so value difference versus op. Now this is what I told you guys was going to be the hardest for most people to comprehend. Is going to be value difference compared to opportunity. So what you need to ask yourself is, the opportunity that you gain from doing the chairs, is it going to exceed the value difference? If so, which do you think you should do and why? What reasons do you have? Right now, I would say I would just take the 200 points and get this done to open up this place value, so that when I rotate this, I have a better chance of getting something higher, right? And banking in on those extra 200 points. That's what I would do. Now, let's go through a different scenario. Let's say that the repair is at 1200, because this happens, you know, a lot. Repairs and keys at 1200 should not be done unless they are done near the tickets, okay? So let's just say that we have this situation here, okay? So we've done these two, and let's just say they got replaced with upgrades. So we're looking at this here. What is our next highest in our list for our rotatable options? Our next highest in our list would be the coins. So coins for 1500. Now, what else? What other task do we have here? We've got 1280 on the grass. That would be our next highest. So grass. Okay, 1280 on grass. Now, we're going through the same process. Which one is higher in value? Coins. Coins get the up arrow in the value. Okay. Grass is lower in value. Opportunity is higher, lower value opportunity, sorry. Now, opportunity is lower on the coins than it is on the grass. Grass has good opportunity to bring something good in, okay? Now, looking at this, we can conclude that we still need more information before we can draw a conclusion as to which one we should do, which is why we went from the list formula down to the versus formula. So, looking at this, what else do we need to do? We need to look at value difference. So, starting with the value difference here, value difference is 300, 220, right? So 220 points is what you're going to get extra if you do the coins versus the grass. So that's your value difference. Now, is there anything going on in the game that would cause you to have to move one in front of the other? No. Neither of them are limited? No. And neither of them are causing any downtime. So we can just cross off those three things. So now we're looking at value difference versus op. So the value difference of 220 points lower to bring better opportunity. That is yes. Because what's going to happen with this, you have to look at what you see happening as a result of doing this task. This task is going to loop back around. And when it does, it's going to be taking up a place in your list. So you need to open up better placements. You're sacrificing those 220 points to ultimately bring in better tasks and earn more points. That is why you would do the grass over the coins. Okay? So erase this, start over again, and we're just going to keep doing some of these examples, okay? So let's see, cross this off, cross the grass off, and let's add a couple of things now. Let's say you've got a launch rare for 1,000 points, and you've got a VU for 1,000 and a repair for 1,200. Okay, so this is your new, your new assignments, and as your new assignments come in, you will need to mark them rotatable, 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 non-premium, premium, premium. Okay, so looking at this, we can continue to add our arrows over here, and that is they do not meet the 1,500 threshold. Opportunity is good. Down, 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 down. Opportunity is good. Opportunity is bad. This is a -3, +1, +1. Oops, +1. Okay. So, looking at this, what are our highest rotatable options here? Well, we've got repair at the 1,200. We've got keys at 1,200. We have epic at 1,200. We've got, these are all basically no touch, no touch, no touch. Let's just wipe these out. These are something we're not even looking at. Doesn't matter. So essentially, most of the time your list is going to look like this. You're going to have like probably 3 to 6 rotatable options that you are comparing. Now, when you're looking at your list here, these two at this value are not something that you would do, okay? So you're going to basically cross those off until you at least get to where value trumps opportunity, which is when you get into your tickets. So, that being said, we've got epic for 1,200, and, oops, that was the repair that was supposed to be crossed off. So basically that one and that one are out until tickets. Okay, so we've got, erase those. It comes down to epic for 1,200, common war for 800, launch rare for 1,000, VU for 1,000. Now, VU just came in for 1,000, so it's not really exactly being good to you right now. Opportunity is a little lacking on that one for the moment. Now, what we need to do is we need to pick up our highest ones, or the ones that we need to know what's going on in the game. So you always want to make sure that you keep track of your war stuff. If you are ending war soon, you need to rotate these so that you can get them, shuffled through your list. If you have plenty of time in war, then this would not be an issue. So what we would look at is 1,200 epic, okay? Versus probably the launch rare, because this one is for 1,000. VU just came in for 1,000. So now that we've got these, this one is higher in value opportunity, and opportunity is okay. Okay, so it's going to come in, it's going to usually repeat itself probably, 3 times, and then it'll hopefully, either stay away and give you good stuff or it won't. This one, sorry, launch rare. This one has a lower value opportunity, but better opportunity overall. Okay, so again, we're looking at value difference versus opportunity. The value difference is the 200 points. Okay, so the 200 points versus the opportunity here. Now, is there something going on in the game? That would mean, yes, we are in war. Okay, so in war. Limited. Are either of these tasks limited time? Yes. The war attack is limited. Okay, so let's say you have 3 hours left on war. Is there any downtime? No. Okay. That's for the launch rare. Now, for the epic project, let's say that you were on a cooldown. So the downtime for cooldown is 2 hours. So you couldn't do this one right now if you wanted to. See why this stuff kind of matters? But let's say that the cooldown wasn't there. And you could do it right now. Have you already started one? That makes also a big difference. If you've already started one, then you're kind of on a timer for the epic just as much as you're on a timer for the war. And in that case, that may change your answer. If you only have an hour left to finish your epic, and you know you're going to be doing this one soon, then you should get this one done before this one. That's why the stuff that's going on in your game matters so much. But let's say you haven't started an epic project at all. Okay? And you've got this launch rare war attack, you're in war for another 3 hours. You would obviously sacrifice these 200 extra points by doing the epic and get this done. Okay? That's why you would do that. So always looking at the value difference, opportunity, limited time, game, and downtime. So let's practice a couple just random things here. Let me erase this board. Hold on a second. So it really comes down to being able to pick out the ones that are rotatable in your list. Now, when you have something as obvious as a VU 3K versus a, 2K Tokyo delivery, we know that this is the obvious choice, right? There's no reason why we would pick this if we have this. Now, when you're looking at your rotatable options, usually you have about 3 or 4. Say you got chairs for 16, repair for 16. Okay? Value is equal, value opportunity is equal. Opportunity is higher on the chairs, lower on the repair. You're ultimately going for better opportunity, right? So far, chairs is in the lead with the +1. This is a -1. Now, looking at what else we got. We got a value difference. There is no value difference. They're equal. We've got anything going on in your game that would keep you from being able to do either of these. No. Okay? Are either of these limited? Time, tasks, anything that you need to focus on? No. Is there a downtime? No. Okay. So, that being said, basically it comes down to you can earn the same amount of points. This one brings better opportunity than this one, so you would go with the chairs for 1600. Okay? Let's wipe this out again. Let's do this again. I want to make sure you guys really get this. Now you've got a feed for 1440. You've got a textiles for 1880. And let's say you have a common war attack for 800, coins for 1500. Okay, let's say that these are your main rotatable options. Okay, so we're going to start with our list format because we have several of them that we need to compare. So starting with the list format, we're doing the 1500 threshold. That would be down, up, down, up. Okay. Now, let me just put this here. Like this. I want to show you guys something. What people do in the list format, one of the biggest mistakes they make is they compare the task to the task below it or within the list. They're not comparing it to the 1500 threshold. When you're doing it in a list format, you don't compare it to these tasks. So what some people would do is they would write equal signs because feed and coins are of equal value. But you're not comparing feed versus coins. You're comparing it to the overall value of the task. Okay, now once you pick these out of here, then you would do that. Now, value opportunity is good on feed. Opportunity is okay. Or it's good. It's good. Yeah. I mean, it's not like chems or anything. So yeah, it's good. Textiles, value opportunity, we've got good. Okay, common war, opportunity, value opportunity is down, opportunity is good. Okay. Coins, value opportunity is high, opportunity is, it's okay, but more so like bad compared to, let's see, we'll write up, but okay. Okay, because it will come back. This one's kind of tough, you know. It depends on like where you're at with the contest and stuff. And it's one of those situations where you can use it to open stuff up for, you know, sometimes 5, 6 tasks, but sometimes it just doesn't work that way. So now that we've got this, let's go through and figure this out. We've got +2, +3, +1, +2. Okay, so we already know that we need to look at other factors here. Now, picking out the 2 highest in the list, we have textiles and feed, right? We need to just double check and make sure that we're not ending war soon to see if we have to get this one done right away because it's a limited task. Saying that war's not ending soon, then we would just go ahead and say, okay, let's, you know, work on that one at a different time. So what we're doing here is we are comparing feed to textiles. Okay, so we write out our math problem here and we say feed for the 1500 versus textiles, okay, for 1880. Now, what we need to do is we need to go back through, do value, value opportunity, opportunity, game, downtime, limited. Value difference. Okay. Okay, that's what you're looking at. So we've got feed or textiles. Which one's higher in value? Textiles is higher in value. Okay. So we've got okay. Value opportunity is higher on the feed and opportunity is good. Opportunity is good. Okay, they both have good opportunity here. So, let's see. Value opportunity is lower on the feed than it is on this. Both of these have equal opportunity, so we're going to write equal. Okay? Now, we're going to write equal good, so we know that it's good. Okay, so game, what's going on in the game? Now this would be like, what did you prep? Let's say that it's asking for 38 feed and you have 40 of them prepped. So you would write prepped. Okay, what is the downtime of these two? This one takes 5 hours for one round, and the downtime is 0 because you already have it prepped. So 0 downtime. This one is asking for 2 rounds of textiles, and that would be a total of 6 hours. So not prepped. Okay, and a total of 6 hours downtime. Neither one of these are limited tasks, and the value difference is 380 points. Okay, so this one is 380 points higher than the feed. So what we're comparing here is the 380 value difference to the, where is it? Okay, opportunity is the same, so we're not comparing it to opportunity.